Today is July 23rd, 2020, and I am 14 weeks. Wait, I could look this up. I am 14 weeks and 2 days. The baby is the size of a beet, a brilliant beet. 28 weeks pregnant, which is the first week of the third trimester. 28 weeks and 2 days. The baby is now about the size of a tropical coconut, which she will probably love to collect on trips to the beach. Baby still keeps getting bigger and bigger and getting closer to being able to support himself. Baby's luscious hair keeps growing in. Baby is busy dreaming, breathing, and coughing. I'm coughing too because of the fires. Baby's brain development continues at a rapid pace using all of the protein you're getting to build cells. I feel it. I feel that. Baby has now packed on enough fat that she's almost able to regulate her body temperature by herself. What even is today? It's almost New Year's. Tomorrow's New Year's Eve? Dang. Tomorrow is the last day of 2020. Oof. What a year. I'm excited for 2020 to be over and for 2021 to be here and have a baby. Ooh! Oh my god.
Okay, third trimester.
Third trimester.
Okay, how many weeks are you?
I am 37 weeks. We are 3 weeks away.
And how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I feel good. Today was a good day. It was a very productive day at work. It was a very, very busy day at work. Had my egg salad sandwich on my drive into work that I've been having every day for the past 2 weeks. I'm definitely very calm throughout this pregnancy too. I thought that I would be more stressed out, worried and anxious and trying to figure all these things out. I'm very calm. I'm very peaceful. And I'm sure when I have a baby, that is all going out the window. But who knows? Maybe my baby will be chill. Maybe we'll be calm together. I don't know. We'll see.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling big. The baby is 2 pounds now. I think before when I watched it back, I said I feel very calm. I don't feel calm anymore. I definitely am starting to feel the stress of the baby is actually coming and it's happening. And I am not prepared, or I don't think I am as prepared as I should be. I feel like there's still so much to do. Overall, I still feel really good, same as before. No sickness, nothing like that, other than my back, the sciatica definitely acts up a little bit, especially today. I was standing a lot today at work, so my sciatica for sure is acting up. I am feeling very nervous. I feel like I can't get any bigger than this. I don't know. We'll see about that. I don't know. I'm feeling good other than like the nerves. I feel the same that I've felt throughout my pregnancy. I remember when I was like 5 weeks pregnant and I was like, oh my god, I have so much time. And now I'm like, I have no time. I have no time. The time is here. It has come. It is over.
Are you having any cravings?
I don't know. Everybody asks me that. Honestly, wait, this is about the whole first trimester. So as of recently, I wouldn't say I'm having any specific cravings, but I have been kind of sticking to very plain foods that I can eat. So eggs, applesauce, yogurt, toast, very plain food so that I don't get heartburn. The most recent craving I had was the chili that I just made. So I've been craving beans, some sort of protein. First trimester, I craved a lot of egg salad because I had a huge fill of eggs. I still want some sort of protein like eggs, but not eggs. So I've been craving a lot of beans. We just went through a whole batch of chili, but I want to make chili again because I just want some beans, man. I don't know. It's a magical fruit. The more you eat. Excuse me. I had a random craving for soba noodles. As this pregnancy has gone on, I've been thinking about, like, I'm half Japanese, and we obviously were supposed to go to Japan, where I would have enjoyed a lot of Japanese food, and I didn't get to. So I've been randomly craving Japanese food, and soba noodles was one of them, which I've never eaten on a regular basis or maybe even at all. I wanted to try soba noodles in Japan and I ended up just making them here. It was really delicious. I still crave cereal. I think cereal has been the main consistent craving throughout my entire pregnancy. I obviously try to stick more to the ones that help with fiber and constipation and getting things going because it's a little bit healthier, and a lot of cereal has a lot of sugar. The most recent craving I've had as well has been matcha green tea ice cream, or matcha green tea in general. I was drinking a lot of green tea lattes from Starbucks. Something about it. It's strong and it's really good. Oh, a random one I had was butterscotch pudding, root beer floats, spinach dip, salmon cream cheese, grapes, apples with peanut butter, Wendy's. Okay, I have a craving listed on here that I haven't eaten yet. A jelly-filled donut.
Do you have any cravings?
I've had a lot of weird cravings. The third trimester has been like all over the place. I wrote down cravings that I started to have, but I couldn't fulfill them like right away. So I like wrote them down so I would know to like go back and get the craving later. So one was a jelly-filled donut. I had that craving probably for like 2 months, and we just got jelly-filled donuts last week or 2 weeks ago. Pozole. We just got pozole, yesterday? Clam chowder. I have lumpia here. I still haven't gotten lumpia, but we did have egg rolls. I was craving like chow mein and dumplings and like veggie egg rolls, which was like all Chinese food. So we did get that. We didn't get lumpia, but we did get the egg rolls. Carrot soup was a weird one. I specifically wanted carrots blended and warm. That was a weird craving, and it was hard to find, but we got it. Chinese food in general. I think Chinese food. We had Chinese food for Christmas. Super bomb. Honey walnut shrimp, chow mein, orange chicken. I was feeling it. Other than the usual, I've been having like a smoothie every morning with toast, with the prenatals, and then like a Kind bar after that as a snack. That was like my routine for work, and it's been pretty much the same throughout the entire third trimester. Chocolate chip cookies and hot chocolate. I feel like a lot of my cravings, I might have said this in the last video, but a lot of my cravings are more nostalgic, like things that I've had when I was younger or in the past. I don't know if that's normal or like what that is. I've still been pretty strong on cereal. Not as much. I used to have it every night, like dessert. Everything in general is just pretty good. Like, it's delicious.
Speaking of food, there's something that you've been doing in the third trimester that you've never done before in your life, but it is something that I do many times during the day.
What? That you do many times during the day?
Something that I do anywhere from like 15 to 20 times a day.
Fart?
Yeah.
Oh, have I been farting a lot?
Are you kidding me? You've turned into a fart monster.
Really?
Yes.
As I'm talking, I'm getting very gassy. I have to fart too. Baby's moving. Don't put this in. Don't put that in. Don't put that in. Ooh, that smells. Damn, don't look at me like that. I guess you're right. I have been tooting. Yeah. I wouldn't say now as much. No, still? Oh, I don't know. I guess more than normal. Yeah, probably. Pregnancy brain. It's a thing.
Chairs don't make that noise.
My favorite part so far about being pregnant has been not having a period. Oh, I have had a period pretty much the majority of my life, and it's been really nice not to have to worry about having a period every month. And it's been really fun and exciting to be like, oh, how big is my baby this week? Or how big is my baby going to be in a month? Rather than be like, I have a period coming. That's been really nice and definitely one of my favorite parts. One of my favorite parts was definitely being able to tell our friends and family.
Emery.
Hey, hi, Donna.
Recording? Guess what?
What?
Tita Brittany is pregnant. I'm telling you right now.
I'm gonna have a baby.
What's gonna happen if you have a baby? I just want one like a baby.
You wanna see the baby?
And guess what? It's gonna be a boy.
How do you know?
If it's gonna be a boy or a girl.
I don't know.
If you want to be a girl.
Aww.
Oh my god. What is it going to be or a name? What name is it going to be?
I don't know the name yet.
Maybe
Maybe it'll be a boy.
Maybe a baby boy.
Can you believe it?
Then what should we name my cousin? What happens if there's too much cousins? What happens? Like what?
There's never too much cousins.
But they are too much cousins. I got a lot of cousins.
I got a lot of cousins. I just wish that we could have actually seen their reactions. I recently just told work. Some of these people I don't really work with, but they're coming up and they're looking at my desk, and I have this little card on my desk. Those people, like, their reactions are fun to see, but it's like they're not my close friends and family, so.
Well, what about your close friends and family? Whose reaction did you like the most?
Well, I didn't really get to see a lot of them. I just like got like text messages. I think my favorite was actually the ones that cried, which was Kim, Rainier's girlfriend Kim. She was the first one out of, I think, anyone who found out, and she was so excited and she cried, and that was really cute. And then Auntie Patty, she also cried on FaceTime. And she just like put the phone down, and I was like, let me see your face. I'm looking forward to seeing my belly grow. I'm so excited. It's so weird being a woman and constantly thinking about your weight and always wanting to maintain your weight or lose weight or keep your weight down or whatever, look a certain way or whatever. And now it's the complete opposite when you're pregnant. You want to gain weight. You want your belly to grow. You want to see like the transformation. So I'm really excited to see my belly grow.
What's been your favorite part about being pregnant so far?
Okay. In the first trimester, I remember I said the best part about being pregnant is not having a period. Going back to that, I think after this pregnancy is over and I do start having a period again, I think I'm gonna be like, oh my God, what is it? What is that? What is that? What's happening? The best part about the second trimester has definitely been feeling little baby kicks. Those have been the best. I love it, I love it, I love it. The first trimester is a lot of worry, wondering if the baby's okay. You can't really tell. You can only really go to your doctor's appointments and hear the heartbeat.
You're gonna be a very good dad.
I gotta find it. There it is.
Well, good job, Dan. Good job.
That's pretty much all you get. Even like the ultrasounds, you don't really get a lot of ultrasounds. So the second trimester has been nice because I can actually feel the baby move and feel it kick. And so I know it's alive and well and moving and grooving in there. So that's been definitely the best part. I would say. Also, the belly is now officially bumping. Even though maybe it's because of the clothes I wear, it doesn't really show off the belly because I'm not really a show off type of girl. People don't really know I'm pregnant. A lot of people have asked me, oh, do you get treated so much better, so much nicer now that, you know, you're pregnant and you're showing? Majority of the time people still don't really know that I'm pregnant, which is crazy to me because this thing feels so large and in charge, but I'm not really like wearing skin tight clothing and showing it off either. So
What's been your least favorite part so far in the second trimester?
my least favorite part of the second trimester definitely is getting the heartburn back again. That's really uncomfortable, especially when I'm trying to go to sleep at night. And then I have to stack all the pillows really high, so I'm basically sitting up. So I can't really sleep while I'm sitting up. It's very uncomfortable. And then by the time I do fall asleep and then I wake up, I'm all like crunched and my neck hurts. It's just been uncomfortable. I wouldn't say that's all the time. Majority of the time I would say I get a good night's sleep. It's definitely getting uncomfortable now that I am going into my third trimester. It's just gonna get more uncomfortable as I get bigger. The fact that my body is changing and getting bigger and it's just getting a little bit more uncomfortable, that's probably been one of the harder parts. Again, this pandemic, just COVID and being in quarantine. Not really, nobody's in quarantine anymore. Everybody's just going about their daily lives. Yeah, just trying to take extra precaution or trying to remind myself to take extra precautions. Now that the world does seem to be going back to normal, I just need to be a little bit more careful, you know, interacting with people at work or deciding to interact with our friends or our family. It's still kind of hard to make those decisions. The leg cramps have been hard too. Those were really painful.
Oh no, Brittany.
Is it recording?
Yeah, it's still recording.
Oh, shit. Oh. Okay. And that was a contraction. Just kidding. Oof. That hurt. I almost feel like they're preparing me for birth or for contractions, even though they're in my legs and not in my belly. They're really painful. They're super painful. I've never had leg cramps that painful before. As of recently, I've started to cough because we had a fire very close in Irvine. Because of all the smoke, I started to cough a lot. And because like my...
You were coughing before then, though.
I was coughing before then?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah. You were
Because of
coughing.
the heartburn, maybe?
I don't know what. But
Maybe I have COVID. I definitely have leg cramps. I get Charlie horses in the middle of the night. I just had a foot cramp just now. That was really fun. They say it's due to dehydration or lack of water. I should probably drink more water. I need to eat more bananas. Heartburn. I still get heartburn a lot. I need to eat more Tums because when I do eat a Tums, it definitely helps. And they say that's totally safe and fine to eat Tums. I'm definitely slowing down when I don't go on my walks anymore at work. I used to go on 15-minute walks every day. 15-minute walks, 15 minutes for eating lunch. Don't have time for that anymore. I am huge. It is so hard to get out and go for a walk. I already walk fairly a fair amount anyway at work. I walk around a lot just in general. So by the time it's time for me to eat, I don't really feel like walking. I'd rather just sit down, eat, and relax rather than go for a walk. So I stopped doing that just about a week ago. It hasn't been too long. Maybe that's also why I'm having leg cramps, because I'm not really walking as much anymore. Blood flow, circulation, I don't know. Now I feel the baby a lot. I definitely feel the baby kicking a lot, which is so cool because I remember I was like, I just want to have a cute little pregnancy belly and be able to feel the baby kick. And now I feel the baby kick all the time. Literally 10 minutes ago, it was like an earthquake.
say that men are from Mars and women are from Venus.
Oh my god. That's what I look like?
Yeah.
I look like a gorilla.
What's been your favorite part about being pregnant so far?
See, it's funny because I don't even remember what I said in the second and first trimester anymore. Pregnancy brain, it's a thing. Ugh. My favorite part, honestly, my favorite part is all the eating, which is sounds so weird. But like food, I don't know what it is. It is kind of like you're tasting food for the first time, and everything is so good. Like everything is so tasty. I don't know what it is. And I've never been a big eater. Like I remember everyone said when I was little, like, you eat like a bird. You just, you're never eating. You're so skinny, blah, blah, blah. Like you just pick at your food and you never eat the whole thing. And I know that like, yeah, I just wanted to eat enough food to like feel full. And then if I felt full, I didn't want to eat too much because then I would feel sick, because I don't like that feeling. Like when your stomach is so full that you're just like, like I hate that feeling. But during pregnancy, I don't know. I don't know if I've felt that during pregnancy. I'm just like, everything tastes so good. Whether it's salty, whether it's sweet, whatever it is, it just, especially if I'm hungry, I don't know, it just tastes so good. Everything tastes so good. Like I feel like I can taste all the flavors like that I couldn't taste before. I don't know what it is. But that's probably my favorite part, is like having a legit appetite for food. It's been so fun and so nice. I keep thinking of that picture that you took of me recently with all the donuts, and I'm eating the breakfast burrito. I'm just like, I can't get enough. Yeah, the breakfast burrito and the donuts was so good. All of it was so good. I tried every single donut. It was so, so good. It's amazing. That's probably my favorite part about pregnancy, is the appetite. My least favorite thing about pregnancy, I think for the third trimester, is which I don't even know if this, I guess this is what it is. This is what they say the Braxton Hicks contractions are when your stomach tightens, which I just thought was bloating from either eating too much or being constipated or whatever it was. But apparently it's those contractions. That's definitely been uncomfortable. That and the heartburn combined. Sometimes it happens right before I go to bed at night, and that's like the worst timing because I just want to go to sleep and I'm so tired and my stomach is super tight, and then I get this like heartburn that like creeps up, and the baby is moving and kicking, and it's like, I'm here, I'm alive, woo! And I'm just like, so much is happening. It's not like the worst thing. It goes away, so it's not the worst, but it's definitely uncomfortable. I'm nervous about the delivery for sure. I've always, like my whole life, thinking about giving birth to a baby has been like kind of terrifying. I am excited now that I am pregnant. I feel a little more excited, maybe also because we're trying to wait to find out the gender until the delivery. So that gives me that little bit of like excitement for the delivery. But when I actually think about the delivery, I am really scared of the epidural, because the epidural is this long needle that goes into your back, and I hate doing blood work. I hate needles. I don't enjoy that at all. So I think I'm actually more scared of the epidural than I am of giving birth, which is crazy because I thought my whole life I was afraid of giving birth, but I think I'm terrified of the epidural. So I'm definitely nervous about that. I actually thought about it the other day and I started to tear up, and I was like, oh my God, I'm really scared about that huge ass needle.
What are you nervous about? What are you scared for?
Now I feel like the baby is good. Like we're good. Like the baby's gonna come. Now I'm more scared about being prepared for the baby to come, because I really feel like I've been getting sucked into work. Now that I'm back to 5 days a week, basically going back to normal. Yeah, it's gonna be, yeah, it's just weird. It's a weird time. There's no normal, but it's weird. Because I'm so consumed with work, I haven't really been able to focus on what are the things that we still need, what do we still need to do, what do I still need to do in order to prepare. Not that I'm ever gonna be super prepared for any of this, but I just wanna make sure I get my mind right, because I feel like my mind has been more consumed with work and it's almost like being distracted versus getting ready and getting prepared. So I'm definitely nervous about being unprepared for when the baby comes. We don't have a bassinet right now. We don't have a car seat yet. Don't have bottles, breast pump. I don't know. There's like a lot of things, a lot of big ticket item things that we don't have yet that I know we need to get, and I know we still have a little bit of time. I feel like the time is going by so fast. I'm scared about the delivery because I don't know what to expect, even though that's the best way to go into it, is with no expectations, because there's nothing I can really do to prepare myself for what's gonna happen other than to just listen to my body. I don't know. It's probably gonna be a crazy, crazy experience. A wild day / few days. I'm a little bit nervous for that, a little bit scared, but excited at the same time. Super excited. I'm nervous of what happens after the baby comes out, because there's a lot of healing and recovery, and a lot of people are like, not a lot of people, but people are mentioning it now, like, oh, you're gonna feel this, or you're gonna need this, you're gonna need the pads, you're gonna need the diapers, the adult diapers, you're gonna need, you know, the black sweatpants that you're gonna bleed all over, like all these things. So not having a period for the past 9 months is like, and then I'm just gonna like have this like horrendous period that lasts for I don't know how long, because I'm like healing. So yeah, that's something that's been on my mind. Trying to actually start getting ready for this baby to come. It's starting to kind of like settle in and become a reality, especially being 3 weeks away. I've been on maternity leave for a week now, I think. Maybe a little over a week. I don't know. I don't know what day it is anymore. So that's how long I've been on maternity leave. Yeah, I feel like there's just going to be a lot of change. I think not knowing the gender of the baby and not having like solidified the name of the baby, because we don't know the gender, makes me feel like it's far away. Like, oh, having a baby is 3 weeks away. That's so far. But in reality, it's like, it's here. It's gonna happen any moment, which is crazy. So I feel like the change is coming. There's gonna be a lot of change. My body's gonna be different. I'm not gonna have a belly like that. I've like started to get used to the belly. I don't know, it's gonna be weird. There's gonna be a lot of change.
What do you want your baby to remember about you during this time?
Ooh, well, this time is weird. It's 2020. This is gonna be like a year that goes down in the history books. I mean, we're in the midst of quarantine and an economic crisis and aliens and Kanye trying to be president and like there's so much going on. I'm very lucky to be working right now. I'm definitely one of the lucky ones. There's a lot of people out there who are not working and not doing anything and trying to make ends meet. So I am very, very lucky, very grateful that I have a job, and a job that I like and that I love, and I work with people that are amazing. A lot of people who have had kids before have told me that this time is especially weird for pregnancy because The dad is not allowed to come into the room. There's just more restrictions because of COVID. I personally have never experienced what it was like before 2020. For me, it's been okay. Like, I've been okay. Obviously, it would be so nice to have you there.
What do you want your baby to remember about you during this time?
I want my baby to remember that Mom and Dad are working hard. We are working hard. Even though I'm so nervous about how unprepared we are still very prepared, I think. We just talked about this the other night. We're focused on what we can control, not what we can't, which I think is the most important thing to do. Our lease is going to be up a couple of months after you arrive. So, you know, we're trying to figure out what to do, where to go. We are definitely doing all that we can with what we can control in the moment. And I think we're fine. And whatever happens, whatever life throws at us, we'll figure it out. I'm really not too worried about throwing a wrench in the system or whatever. I think we'll be okay. We'll figure it out.
Oh, one thing that has changed since our last video.
One thing that's changed since the last video.
Pretty big. Happened recent.
In the last weeks we've moved. We moved December 11th, so that was like 3 weeks ago. Which is crazy because then 3 weeks ago and then 3 weeks from now we're gonna have a baby. Whoa. Yeah, I've just been kind of chilling, watching Netflix on my phone, looking at like stuff that I still need for myself, for the baby. Just trying to get my life organized because it's going to be chaos, even though it's kind of chaos right now. My life is very quiet right now. Trying to soak it all in. Get that sleeping in and all those naps. Trying to get that all in right now.
What have you learned so far?
I think I've just learned more about the people in our life. The people that are currently in our life, the people who aren't in our lives, the people who we want in our lives. I think a lot's going to change when the baby's here. You know, we just went to Vegas to celebrate your Uncle Rainier's birthday. You know, that was like our baby moon, I guess you could call it, or our last hurrah before the baby comes. Rainier's always been one of our best friends. We have been so lucky to get to spend so much time with him during this crazy time in the world. But luckily we've actually probably seen him the most out of all of our friends. We've seen Rainier the most throughout this year, and I feel so lucky that we got to celebrate his birthday with him, and we got to go to Vegas. We got to travel somewhere, which was really nice, because I didn't think we would travel at all this year. Just him being in our life, and then just kind of noticing the other people who are in our lives. I got a prenatal massage when we went to Vegas, and the massage therapist was telling me, you will lose some friends like through this process. If you aren't maintaining those friendships now, you won't be able to maintain them once the baby's here. So I think that's been really eye-opening for both of us, I think, just to kind of realize how much our life is going to change. It's hard to imagine now, but I think once the baby's here, it is really going to be like, oh, whoa, it's just going to be different. It'll be so weird. It's about our family now, so that's been kind of hard to navigate as well.
What have you learned so far?
What have I learned so far? We learned how to install a car seat today. Learned how to use a bottle warmer. I learned how to use the breast pump. I say these things, but I haven't actually done these things. I've only watched YouTube videos of these things. Haven't actually warmed up a bottle and haven't actually used the breast pump. But I know how to use them if I need to.
What's been the best and the worst advice so far?
Oh, the best advice so far has just been to enjoy my pregnancy. I have really been trying to just enjoy this time before my life is completely about to change, and try to be a little bit selfish. I feel like I'm like picking at little tiny drops and still trying to be like as selfish as I can, because I know in just a few short months it will not be about me anymore. So I've been trying to enjoy that, just the little last bits of it, and then just like watching my body change and like just everything that comes with it. I think having the little scare in the beginning of whether I'm pregnant or whether I'm not pregnant, and then being worried if I still am or am not, or is everything okay? Or if I eat this, the baby's gonna be like, it's gonna come out and, have a third arm or something. Like, I don't know. There's just like a lot of things that people worry about. And again, we've been trying to focus on what we can control. So I think I'm just trying to enjoy just life as it is right now, because it's about to change. It's about to change, and there's no way to prepare myself for that. So I'm just trying to live in the moment and enjoy everything now. I just want to soak it all in. I just want to enjoy as much of my life as possible.
What were your goals before finding out about the pregnancy versus what are your goals now?
Okay, so my main goal before I found out I was pregnant was obviously traveling to Japan. That was like supposed to happen before getting pregnant, and then we were going to start trying to get pregnant. But since Japan got canceled, we still went ahead and got pregnant. But Japan was definitely a huge goal, or I guess I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's a goal, bucket list item / goal of mine, that I really wanted to go to Japan before I had a kid. That was definitely something that like I wanted to do before having kids. What was the other part of the question? Versus what are my goals now?
Yeah, what were your goals before finding out about the pregnancy versus what are your goals now?
Yeah. Now my goals are obviously just trying to get this baby out as safely and healthy and happy as possible for both myself and the baby, and just being a mom. I don't know what kind of mom I'm gonna be. I haven't really thought about it, but because I don't want to think too much about it, because I'm just like, oh my god, am I gonna be strict? Am I gonna be cool? Am I gonna be paranoid and worried all the time? I don't know. I don't know what kind of mom I'm gonna be, but I'll figure it out. I'll just figure it out as I go. That's just kind of the type of person I am, though. I just go with the flow. Whatever happens. My priority is being a good mom.
What is the message you have for the baby? Any hopes, dreams, or goals?
Oh gosh. This one. Don't know the gender, and I don't know your name. Man. I don't know. I just hope that this baby is healthy, obviously. Is happy. I think that's what every parent wants. We've had conversations about people in our lives that have gone down the wrong path, I guess you could say, and how we don't want that to happen to our baby as they get older. But you have to make your own mistakes in life, which I know this baby is going to make their own mistakes, and they're going to have to learn on their own. Maybe just as a parent, knowing when to step in and when not to. I just want this baby to be the best little baby it could ever be. I want everything for this baby. I want this baby to travel. I want this baby to see the world. I want it to experience different people, different cultures, different everything. Whatever it likes doing. I don't know. It might be different than us. It might not like playing guitar. It might like playing soccer, which I've never played before. You know, it might like swimming. I'm a terrible swimmer. I just learned how to ride a bike 3 years ago. Maybe it's gonna be a BMX racer. I don't know. But whatever it is, I just hope that this baby is happy and healthy and knows how much we love it. Ooh. Excuse me. Ooh-wee. Look at that.
Close to the mic.
Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry. Ooh-wee. Look at this belly.
Okay. Now bend down and say goodbye.
Bye.